What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the updated auction house in college football ultimate team today with the addition of the new stories of the week, as well as we saw a new free safety, Caleb Downs, today. Those couple of things dramatically are going to shift how the market is viewed today. And as we do dive into that, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. Really do appreciate all of our recent support today. So if you didn't know, you log on basically each and every one of the last 12 weeks, you got a free Caleb Downs card. In addition to that, guys, Ed Reed's price is now 50,000 coins. Saunders is not nearly as expensive as he would have been without Caleb Downs. So free safety position, even if you want to go to the lower overalls, you're going to have a lot to work with here. There's a lot of really solid options for you guys. Malachi Starks now below 20,000 coins. Just so many different options for you guys to look at. Now that's just one position, but I really did want to highlight that today because if you do want Caleb Downs, I'd recommend getting him today. Same thing with Saunders Jr. because again, after today, I feel like most people, I don't know, again, if we're going to see more games of the week, but it could be the last week in which people can earn those, so Caleb Downs' price could eventually go up. I don't know if it will, but I'm just saying it could. Now, as far as the new content today, we saw new stories of the week rising the ranks players. And these cards and some of their prices are going to go way, way, way down. Where do you want to start? Keylan Rutledge, one of my favorite right ends in the entire game, now 60,000 coins. And why? It's because now we got more competition. Walker is, barely over 100,000 coins, and he plays that exact same position. McCoy today, quarterback, should see his price go down by quite a bit. Offensive line today is going to see a major shift downwards. Gonzalez getting cheaper and cheaper. The new Keylan Rutledge card, best right guard in the game by far, should see his price go down. Peak should go down. Francis should go down. Now, as far as Jarquez Hunter, his price really hasn't went down a whole ton today. It was already relatively cheap, which I'm kind of surprised because, again, Jarrett Gibson is an absolute stud at the running back position as well. So should see their prices continue to go down as time goes on today. But, there's a lot to look at here, with the cards here. Most of the offense is offensive linemen, which is kind of crazy. But that's kind of where I would build today if you do want offensive linemen behind those types of cards. Defensively, again, if you want Jermon McCoy, later today probably is a good day to buy him. Jacob Rodriguez now below 100,000 coins. Probably a solid day to buy him as well if he is a guy you are looking to pick up. So what I would do for you guys, set a couple of guys that you're looking at picking up. For example, Michael Gonzalez. For me, I've already got a good left guard. I've got, a Troydan who I really do like. But Michael Gonzalez is better. So if his price ends up getting cheaper and cheaper, I might pick him up, end up selling Troydan. But on the flip side of things, guys, Troydan and his price, he's a Stories of the Week player, is probably going to go way down today. Emmanuel Troydan now below 50,000 coins for a card I absolutely love. Sawyer Robinson is 23,000 coins for a quarterback who is pretty decent. So even if you don't have a ton of coins, guys, Troydan, 50,000 coins, 90% of what Michael Gonzalez is going to give you. The only real difference here is I think Gonzalez is going to be a better, run blocker, whereas Troydan is probably a better pass blocker for his, relative overall. Now, for me, the guy I'm really looking at eventually picking up is Rutledge for the right guard position. I think that's a major upgrade for me. But I've already got Francis. I've already got a lot of these guys playing offensive line for me, so I can't really pick up that many more of them because a lot of them are already on the team. But defensively, like I said, whether it's Rodriguez, whether it's Keylan Rutledge, who honestly is one of the main guys I would be looking to pick up if I were you guys. I really do like Rutledge as far as an overall right end in this game. There's just so much to look at. Jermon McCoy, again, is a beast of a corner if you do need another corner to pick up for your specific squad. There's just a lot here to look at. And again, this is basically only Stories of the Week cards that I'm showing right now. But if you want to look at the overall market and where we're at right now, it's pretty crazy. Like I've already showed you the free safety position. It's going to get crazy. The halfback position. Remember, we're going to see Heisman hopefuls come on Friday. So the market is only going to go down from here as far as, specific positions. So again, I do know that we're changing like the Friday content. I guess it's not Heisman hopefuls. It's now rivals, which will be interesting to see exactly what that does look like. But I don't expect the market to go up a ton. However, if you do want, an LTD like RG3, any of these other guys, I don't hate, buying LTDs today. But as far as the rest of the market, guys, I mean, it is a great time, to buy certain cards. Like I said, I would still, hold back on other cards, but like a Jermod McCoy today as an absolute pickup. At the free safety position, you should solve your free safety problem. If you have a problem with the free safety position, or even, if you want to upgrade Wyatt Eckler and use that Season 2 token elsewhere, I think today is a good day to do it. Whether it does end up being Caleb Downs, whether it ends up being Ed Reed, who is my favorite, one of my favorite cards defensively for the very longest time. I mean, I think today is the day to end up doing that and getting that done. So that's kind of how I, go about thinking of things. It will be interesting on Friday with the new drop, seeing what that does to the overall auction house. Does it, really crash it or not, especially the Heisman hopefuls cards. That's kind of where what I'm really looking at heading into Friday. But yeah, the market kind of, I feel like there's not that many people opening packs today. I feel like a lot of the reason the market is so down is because, especially the free safety position, we got the free Caleb Downs. That's going to make the market go down a ton. And for everybody that is ripping the new, stories of the week content, especially the offensive linemen, guys, those are the positions that I would try filling today. Because between the left guard and right guard, you can get two absolute studs. Rutledge still is expensive right now, but his price probably throughout today will go down. Two absolute studs at those positions, and then fill in the pieces. You also got a 90 overall left tackle. You got a 90 overall right tackle in Francis. Then basically you can build in all stories of the week, rising the ranks offensive line. And like I said, even defensively, 64,000 for McCoy, 58,000 for Rucker. These are 91 overalls that are so good, so elite in this game. So those are kind of, and again, even for Rucker, I don't know if I've still got him, but I've used the card before, and he has been really good for me. And even, at the 88 overalls, I've told you guys a while, I like Davison as far as a budget corner in this game. I think he's a beast. Even Blake Mangelson, if you can get that card for cheap, I don't mind him either. And so it's not just those top level cards, even budget wise, guys. Pregnon, you've got some guys that can go out there and be studs for you and your specific squads. And again, throughout today, these are cards that should continue to see their prices drop little by little. So that's kind of where I would look at if I were you guys today. I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys. Am I going to buy a ton today? Probably not, just for the sole fact of I got Caleb Downs today, so I've tried to sell my Ed Reed. I'll probably have to continue trying to sell him today, but I just don't know if there's that much else to do. I think if I don't have K'Mon Rucker, he would be a guy maybe to add to my specific squad. Although, my right end position is pretty stout with Stewart. And so it's just kind of tough. You got to pick and choose what positions you specifically want to upgrade. And for me, it's tough just because I have a lot of those Heisman hopeful players right now in the game. But definitely if you are looking to shore up that offensive line, that is really where I would look, especially today with the stories of the week drop. I've already got Pregnon. I've already got Francis. Could pick up the right guard. Could maybe upgrade, the left guard or left tackle positions in the near future. But that's kind of my main thing I'm looking at today with the big time drop. Let me know your thoughts on the drop, how it affects the market, and the new Caleb Downs down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.